This is right here on Undefined Radio and undefinedradio.com. Appreciate you guys and gals tuning in today as we get you through another beautiful day outside. I say that and it's raining, but I'll be honest with you, it's been so hot lately. I'm glad the rain has come in. I'm tired of dealing with that BS.
Yep.
However, I do have to say that it was nice laying out in the sun yesterday in the cold pool, just chilling after a nice Friday night of whooping ass and taking somebody else's title. I left them crying along ringside along with the rest of the people in the tents. It was a good Friday night. It's a good Saturday. I celebrate one of my best friends in the whole entire world. His birthday, Wraithico.
Yes, sir.
Man, we had fun. After dark, always fun. Sunday, relaxing, fun. And when you're a champ, life is good.
Yeah, I had
life
to work
is good.
all weekend. I was supposed to be off.
Yeah, you were. And then all of a sudden you're working.
Yeah, all of a sudden I was working the whole week. I was going out there. Supposed to be in the pool. So I was all ready for it too. I was so ready for it. And then I had to work.
Yeah.
And then I'm off today. And what's it doing?
Raining.
Yeah.
That's right. That's okay though.
Yeah.
I got a good workout in this morning.
Yes, sir.
We just got done actually.
Yeah, we did.
So a little tired.
Yep.
Because of that, but hey, it's a good day to get one in. Dang good day to get one in. So yeah. The title of this episode is Fubar.
Yes.
Fubar. There's a reason it's called Fubar.
Yeah.
Because I got sent a video earlier with some Fubar in it.
You ain't joking.
It was Fubar. Now, I don't know the whole context out of that little clip. So it's hard for me to. Now, that part I can't critique because I don't know what led to that moment.
No.
But what I saw during that clip, I can comment on.
Yeah.
That was trash.
Yeah.
Because if you're going to be in the professional wrestling business, look like a professional wrestler.
Yep.
Right? It's that simple.
Yeah.
It's not any more complicated than that. Look like a professional wrestler, carry yourself like a professional wrestler, and people will start to take you seriously as a professional wrestler. Man, 90% of them don't do that these days. 90%.
Now, I will say that with the clip that we saw, ring malfunction, it happens.
Mm-hmm.
You go on.
Sure. Just go on, keep on. Now,
keep on.
Here's the thing. Did it happen in the final match?
Exactly.
Did it happen earlier in the night? They just didn't move ropes around or whatever, and then whatever. I get it happens.
If you're top, because we've had it happen to us.
Mm-hmm. It's happened many times.
Yeah. So if the top rope breaks,
hey Sabrina,
if the top rope breaks, you just take the bottom rope and you put it up on the top and you go on to the rest of the show.
That's right.
You got to do what you got to do.
That's right.
Now if it breaks during the match, it's one thing.
That's right.
So I can understand that, but everything else about that was just wrong.
Like do it level.
Yeah. It just.
And here's the thing, it's like I don't know, dude. I get so tired of talking about garbage wrestling. It would be great to talk about some good stuff.
I know
it would, but the ones that make the rounds out there are the ones that are just not good, and that's what people are trying to hype as good.
Well,
and there is such a, oh my God, it's like when you go to the store and you just buy off-brand because it's cheaper. It does not taste the same. I'm sorry. Y'all can say it does all it wants to. It's not.
Also, it's just like the quality.
Yes, that's what I mean. It's about quality.
Yeah,
Dr. Pepper and Dr. Thunder, not the same thing.
The same thing.
It's compared. You can compare them. Yeah. Sure, you can compare all kinds of things, but they're not the same thing. They're not. And so Dr. Pepper is by far the superior drink to Dr. Thunder.
Yeah.
Dr. Thunder is just a cheap knockoff version.
Yeah. Agreed.
All right. But what happens is those cheap knockoff versions can give the higher quality version a bad name and a bad rap just by existing, right? Because that's the product everybody's drinking up because it's cheap. And all of a sudden, the two get confused. Like, well, this is really a lot better, and it's not.
No.
It's just now you drink so much of it, you start to think that, oh, this is really good. And it's not really good. It's not. It's not the same.
No.
And I don't care how much you try to tell me it's the same. It is not the same. It's the same thing in professional wrestling.
Yep.
You have got to carry yourself like a professional wrestler. You got to look like a professional wrestler. You got to act like one, and you got to work like one.
Yeah.
I mean, that's just how it is. And we were I've gotten crotchety in my old age. I get it.
Yeah, but
However, dude,
I
I
we discussed it. I think I want to say we discuss it all the time. I mean, it's like it's one of our pet peeve subjects we always do. It's like when you get ready to go in a building, nobody should have to if somebody is at the door collecting money when you walk in, nobody should have to ask if you're a wrestler.
No, you're like, oh, okay, yeah, you're right over there.
Yeah,
you go that way.
Go over there, and not because you got a bag in your hand.
No, because oh Lord, that dude's won.
Yes, you should look like it.
And my thing too is I'm not putting over anybody who don't look and carry themselves like a professional wrestler. I'm not doing it. I refuse to do it. I'm not going to do it.
No.
If you cannot have the courtesy that this business asks of you and demands of you, honestly, to be a professional wrestler, to look that way, to carry yourself that way, I ain't got no time for you. I'm not doing you any favors. You can forget that. You can forget that. You book me on a show and expect me to put over your garbage can kid over here, your garbage pail kid? No, not happening. Not happening. You better show me that dude, when you point me like that's your point right there, oh yeah, okay, we can do something.
Yeah.
All right, that's a different story.
Yeah, but if you got some guy in there with Walmart tennis shoes and jeans on over
and
with
one shorts.
Pads on, yeah.
That's right. Cheap elbow pads, hardly putting in the effort, wearing some cheap shorts.
Now, I understand because
Well, I can do a flip. I can do a somersault.
If you think about this, you know this for a fact too. You know this for a fact because we've had it happen. We were all poor as crap when we first started getting. It wasn't like now. Nowadays, there's no excuse. You can go right online and buy anything you want.
Yep, and get it actually cheaper now.
Anything you want is cheaper. But you think, man, we had to make, and when I say make, had to sew.
Yes.
Our own tights, had to do all that stuff on our own and get people like that and try to go out and buy material and do everything else so we could look at professionals we could, Even before, you remember too, we talked about this before, the Magnum boots. That's what we had to wear. We didn't know where to go to get things. And a lot of times too, we finally get that. We had a guy that put soles on. If you remember, put the wrestling soles on. We found him.
There used to be a guy right here in town who did that.
Yeah.
Actually.
And we would get him to put
which was kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bought Michael Jones is running for sheriff here in Tate County.
Yes, he is.
And he used to wrestle.
Yes,
and he had retired, and we were friends. We had known each other from work.
Yeah.
And I bought my first pair of wrestling boots from him.
Oh, did you?
Mm-hmm. My first pair I bought from him. Had them forever. And then I think I sold them to, was it Iron Man? It was. Then I got me some Harley boots and had a wrestling sole put on because my gimmick needed something cool looking.
Yeah.
That was the worst mistake I ever made because that's when I tore my ankle up because I did not have proper support of my ankles. Then I learned you probably need real boots to protect your ankles.
No, because I ran, my first pair was like I said, Magnum boots on. Well, we did, but at least we come up with a gimmick, to where that was it. It had a gimmick to where we did what we could with what we had. And then I went to the Indian soul, the Indians one with wrestling soul. And then I bought the other ones that matched yours.
Oh yeah,
from Wraith. I bought them from Wraith, and I ran them for years.
Hell, that's right. I'm here. I'm ready for my match. Me and my partner are tired of you putting it off. Pat, come on.
Yeah.
Come on. I will make that shit tar live up to its name.
Yeah. Oh,
come on, Pat.
I played with Brother Pat this past Friday.
I know it. I bet that was fun, wasn't it?
It was. It's fun.
That's
get to play my brothers, man. Never get.
What's up, Jeff? How's it going? Awesome.
Yep.
Fucking dogs.
Yeah. Go get them. Go get them, baby.
Sammy. Trying to be professional in here.
Yeah, we are.
What's wrong with you, dog? My dogs. My dogs. I hear strange noises outside, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
It's all the time. We love you too, Pat.
My boy.
Yep. That's awesome. But no, back to the whole thing though. Is like if you can't be bothered to look professional and act professional, I can't be bothered to do you any favors, period.
No.
That's just kind of how it is, man. I have no time for people who aren't willing to put in the effort in this business because it's what's wrong with it, honestly.
No, it is good. That's one thing that I'm proud of our guys too. You walk in, they walk in, look, but we also preach it to them and everything else. You
know what's funny?
What's that?
And I told you this at the gym, but I'll share this with you folks out there. Still old Jay here. that I'd cut a promo telling them a professional wrestler was coming to Middleton, to MIW, right? Get up there. Was helping out with an audio issue they were having beforehand, trying to get some music to work right. Walked out and was helping them do that. And the lady said, ooh, he looks good, blah, 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 all this other stuff. Go to the back. We'll have a mic spill after the first match. I come out, cut my promo. She wasn't, ooh, he looks good after that. That lady called me everything under the sun. She hates my guts.
Well, the thing is, you know what that's called?
Yeah.
Doing your job.
Professional.
Exactly.
I was a professional. And not only that, I do what I say I'm going to do.
Yeah.
I beat their champion first night in the company. Yeah. First night back in the company in 4 months.
Yeah.
Title is now mine.
Yeah.
Sitting right over here with baby girl to my left. Just chilling out. Old Junior and old baby girl just sitting there. They're just sitting there, having a good time talking, discussing how awesome Big Daddy is. That's what they do. I love it when they talk about me. But those people, the looks on their faces,
yeah,
when I beat their champion, I was like, wait, and I'm like, and I told you, professional wrestler. I ain't pretending. Yeah. To take this title, you got to be better than me. And ain't nobody here I've seen can do that.
I have to look at some of their stuff because I hadn't watched any of their stuff. I have to look on there and see. I'm not gonna bash anybody or anything else because I don't know.
Junior says, Lone Wolf, I wear jeans. Junior, you the only one. You're a bodyguard too. You get away with it.
Junior, you wear all the jeans you want, brother.
You can get away with it.
Yeah.
Well, I would love to give him a pair of tights, though. See what happens.
Oh, dude.
Come on, Junior.
Junior, come on.
I got a design for you, buddy.
Junior, where have you been? We've been looking for you, brother. You know where we at? Come on.
That's right.
Come on out there, man.
It is epic to see the Mississippi Oak getting his rightful championship. Thank you, Jeff. And you're right. And that's just the first of many. There's more coming. I'm going to stack as many titles as I can over the next 3 years before I retire to Florida.
Yeah, before you retire.
Some beach somewhere.
Yeah.
Swimming all day long every day. Sunsets and sunrises. Yeah. Oh, it's going to be great. It's going to be fun. But for right now, we whooping ass still. Yeah. And this Fubar stuff we see sometimes is terrible. Terrible, dude.
Yeah. It is. It's just the thing is what makes me mad is this. There's not very many of the Fubars that's out there. We got a lot of good wrestling out there.
There is some good wrestling out there.
But the bad part about it,
but there's a ton of crap wrestling.
When you take, if all the people see is the crap wrestling, you know, that then they're not, like we talked about before. They're not going to want to go see something like what we put on.
Well, there's not.
Or APW puts on, or anybody else, or MIW, or anybody else. They're not going to try to go see something like that because they're going to think it's all nice. And I was watching WWE on TV.
Speaking of good wrestling, Crossroads Wrestling will be in Lewisburg High School, September 9th for Patriot Fest, big fundraiser from 10 to 6. We will be there from 3 to 6, 3 o'clock. We will be doing a meet and greet. 4 o'clock, the wrestling starts. We're going to have some big matches. It's going to be fun. The whole event's going to be fun. We got some drawings, some raffles, some giveaways. Yeah. It's going to be a lot. It's going to be a cool experience.
Yeah, it will be.
So you go and get your tickets now. For adults, it's $10. I think kids, 12 to 5 or something like that. I believe it's $5. I'll have to look and see at the poster again. We're getting our poster out for the event. I know they've already Patriot Fest has already started putting their poster out. I'll see if I can upload it here in a minute and show you guys kind of what that looks like and but what it is. But yeah, starting to get Crossroads rolling.
Yep.
And I'm excited about that. This is the first of many shows that we are going to be doing because I know in October we've got Hadley's coming.
Yep.
But there will be other shows. There will be other shows because I promise you we are working to get things signed, hooked up, getting more venues, all the things so we can bring you some awesome and just a good time.
Yeah.
Not just awesome wrestling, but a great experience all the way around that your whole family can come see.
Yep. And
you won't leave disappointed. That I can promise you.
That is true.
That I can tell you straight up. You won't leave disappointed. You'll have a good time. Yeah. And look, and anytime you get to see Big Daddy, it's a good time. It's a good time. You know. Dude, there's some ratchet looking people in Milton, by the way. Speaking of that.
You were so horrible.
I'm serious. The ugliest humans I've ever seen. All right. Let me context. The ugliest humans outside of being inbred I've ever seen. How about that?
Outside of being inbred.
Yeah, so they weren't inbred. They just all ugly.
Oh,
well, they just all ugly. They weren't like the MCW fans who all have the same eyes. Like you can look into everybody's eyes at MCW and they all share the same set of eyes, right? It's like, no branches on your tree. I get it. Everybody up there in Milton, they just ugly. Hideous human beings. Screeching. Oh my God. I posted the video of me beating the living crap out of Hollywood the other night. And all you can hear is this lady shouting all this different stuff. I mean, screeching nails on a chalkboard. I am not lying, dude. That's how bad she was screeching. It was rough. So it's just, I can't. I was like, dude, I'm going to piss you off just because. I'm just going to piss you off just because you're ugly. There's a lot of ugly folks. That lady was screaming. She did. She tried. She was calling me everything under the sun, all while staring at my ass. Whole time. Oh, yeah. My ass started itching. She was staring at it so hard. I'm like, lady, you give me the clap just by looking at me. Stop. Avert your eyes. Do something else. But when you're trying to bring class to a place, it can be difficult because there's a resistance. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
People hate change, even if it's for the better, even if it benefits them, right? And adds to their life, makes their life better, enhances their existence, which is what I do. It's horrible because I have to go down to, speaking of losers, man, there's a lot. No, OWOs this weekend, right? There's a Friday and a Saturday night show. Friday night's in Pontotoc, Saturday night's in Manatee. Yeah. Talking about trash. Brody Hawk says Brody Hawk versus Jay Lone Wolf, October 29th.
Let's do it.
Brody says, let's go.
Let's do it.
He says, let's do it. Yeah, we've got, and there's a couple other announcements going to be made here, hopefully in the next few days. I'm just waiting to see. But yeah, so I got to go down there, OWO this weekend. I'm going to tell you. When people don't respect you, when people doubt you, it irritates me. Especially when you know you're by far better than everybody else, right? It's not even a question at this point. It's just fact. But people can't deal with facts. People hate facts. People hate truth. And you try to show them the truth. Like, this is what it is. This is what it is. But people do not want to believe in the truth. They don't. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I'm like, dude, it's okay that I'm better than you. All right? What that tells me is you need to get better. All right? Put in the work. Get better. I put in the work. Why can't you put in the work? The mayor endorses the Savage Brotherhood. Thank you, Mayor. Jeff Wright MIW will have the king of self-promotion as their heavyweight champion. This is true. Because if you don't promote yourself, who else is? You can't rely on other people to promote you.
I agree.
You can't. People don't do that.
Like I said, there's stuff we agree on.
Me and Brother Brody had a big conversation about that this weekend while we was in the pool, chugging on some brewskis, celebrating. Mick is going to come after your championship, and he will do all he can to win. BDS, be ready. Mick ain't going to do nothing. Because, Jeff, I ain't no fan favorite. I ain't there to shake hands and slap babies or slap hands and shake babies, whatever it is.
That's probably what you would be doing.
It's probably closer to the truth, isn't it? You're actually correct. That's probably closer. I ain't there to do that. Don't care. Mick don't want none of this problem. Mick does not want any of this problem at all. He knows it. You know it. If you're really honest with yourself, y'all all know it. He don't want this problem. Now, he thinks he does. But he don't. Neither is Mick. That's why I can't wait for the war to start. Yeah, he is. Yes, he is. He absolutely has an issue with it. That's why he's always ducking and dodging. Remember, we beat the living hell out of them in Coldwater. Him and Solomon Hyde. Fractured rib and all. Ain't nobody scared of Mick Vicious. Scared of tripping over him, breaking an ankle. Maybe that. All right, I'll give you that. I will give you that one. I am scared of tripping over Mick and breaking an ankle. Sabrina says, love me some Savage Brotherhood. We love you too, Sabrina. Only smart one in there. Only smart one in the trap. Easy Storm. I'm MCW. Then Sabrina, you've seen it. You've looked around in your own audience down there and seen a lot of those folks looking the same. Say it ain't so, Sabrina. You know it. It's okay to be honest. It's okay to be honest. You can look at some of them people down there. Angel knows. Angel's looked at some of her fellow fans down there and said, oh no, all those people on that side of the building, they all related by blood. Close blood. Close blood. It'll be a 5-star match. It sure will because I'm involved in it. And then Mick will be there too. So you are correct. You are correct. You are correct.
All right.
We all family. That's my point. That's my point. That's my point.
I'm going to tell you.
We have to make a clear distinction in that, though.
You better not underestimate Mick, though.
Huh? Oh, I don't underestimate Mick. I just don't estimate him at all.
All right.
I just don't estimate him at all.
All right.
Mm-mm. He watches General Hospital. That's his training. Watching General Hospital and eating keyboard cookies. I think I'm good. I think I'm going to be okay. I'm pretty sure because I train. I still go to the ring and work out. I work out at the gym all the time. I take care of myself. Mick don't. He worried about brushing his beard. I could grab Mick by his feet and sweep the ring with him, with his beard. That's how tiny he is. Wouldn't be a problem.
All right.
It's not going to be a problem.
All right. Don't underestimate him. I'm telling you.
I'm telling you, it's just not a big deal. It's not a big deal.
All right.
Ain't nobody worried about Mick Vicious.
All right.
Mick Vicious. Mick ain't nothing without Solomon Hyde.
Solomon's a big old boy.
How about we say that?
Solomon's a big old boy.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he is.
He is. But I still tell you.
Broke another nose Saturday night. Elbow. Broke a dude's nose.
Whose nose break?
Brandon Huskin says, hope y'all are having a fabulous day all the time, Brandon.
Mm-hmm.
All the time.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Yep.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Don't know why they even call him Vicious. Body odor. Body odor. That's why. That's why they call Mick Vicious. His body, have you ever smelled it? How could you not, first of all? It's bad. It's bad, Sabrina. It's pretty tough. Y'all know it. Y'all know it. How are y'all doing out there? What questions y'all got today? Y'all need to ask us some questions. I need some question time. This is our Fubar episode.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know what Fubar is, I can't tell you because we're not after dark.
Yeah.
But it is effed up beyond all recognition, and maybe I can say it that way.
Yeah.
Maybe the cleanest way we can say it.
Yeah, that is.
From that trash we watched earlier.
Yeah. I want to know what Junior. Well, I don't know where Junior been. That's what I want to know.
I know it. I miss Junior.
Man, I miss crap out of Junior.
I miss old Junior. We need Junior back in the fold.
Yeah, we do. Bad. Real bad. We ready for him.
Yep. Junior, you got to come on back, buddy.
Yeah, you do. We miss
a long,
you, brother.
long time ago. Come on, Junior. Junior's out having living his life.
Yeah, he is.
His daughter's graduating this year.
Yeah, Dylan doing great.
Well, Dylan's he's doing great down at Starkville, and then the youngest daughter, I think, is graduating this year. So
well, he got a lot going on. As soon as things clear up, Junior,
he does have a lot going on.
You know what family is, brother. Come on back.
I took a pic with him. I didn't notice that at all. Talking about Mick smell. That's because you're 2 foot taller than Mick, and it didn't travel up to your nostrils yet.
You're so horrible.
When you're the only one chatting and the boss don't like the content. When am I coming on the show? When you get trained up right nice, pay your dues. That's when it happens, Brandon.
Oh, yeah.
That's when it happens.
Yeah.
You got a long way to go, kid.
You're doing good, but you have
keep your nose to the grindstone, get in that ring, keep after it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what you got to do.
Yep.
This business is all about paying your dues.
Yes, it is.
You got to pay your dues.
Yep.
You got to pay your dues. Oh, I watched a little bit of SummerSlam this weekend. Cody and Brock.
Yeah, I saw.
Great match.
Was it? I have not watched it yet. I know.
Dude, it was a great match. It was a great match. That was the longest match Brock has probably had in a decade.
Yeah.
And What a good story-driven match.
Oh yeah.
I mean, hard hitting, nothing fancy, good stuff.
What I'm talking about.
When Brock Lesnar goes into business for himself, shakes your hand, gives you a hug, and doesn't slam you again afterwards.
Yeah, exactly.
And let you have your moment.
Yeah,
that's respect.
Oh, it is.
Because he don't do that.
No, he don't.
With people.
No,
he just don't do that. And somebody tried to tell me, that's probably they're probably telling to him like, no, you're not telling Brock Lesnar that. You are not telling Brock Lesnar that. Y'all can say what y'all can believe that garbage.
Yeah. No,
you ain't telling Brock Lesnar.
So when I saw that, first thing I thought, yeah, man, that's some high respect.
Yeah, it was. I thought that was the best match of SummerSlam. It was so good because it was more old school. The closest thing to old school they have was that match.
Oh yeah,
and the storytelling abilities.
And look who you had in there.
Yeah. Now I will say this though, Seth Rollins, awesome. He was great.
Always,
Yeah, he was. Seth Rollins was great.
Seth reminds me of what we talked about, like from Mike, from Reels and the Crowleys and all them. They're a great balance of old and new school, and that's what I like about Seth. He really knows how to add in both.
He does. He's so freaking good. It's ridiculous.
You got him. Another one that's on there too.
Logan Paul and Ricochet had a match.
AJ Styles, another one. One of my very probably my nowadays. He's probably number one or number two right now. Yep. I know he's out right now, but he's another one that's a great balance of the two, of old school and new school.
Yep. Main event was good, just too long. But it was a good. Yeah, talk about a hard hitting match.
Yeah,
that was a hard hitting match right there.
It was.
They told a great story.
Yeah.
I love the swerve at the end of it with Jimmy. The only thing I didn't like about it, was you just set up the whole deal with Jimmy and Jay leaving the bloodline, and then perhaps Jimmy immediately turned back on Jay.
Yeah,
that's the only thing I didn't like about it.
Yeah, they need.
Jay is a hell of a worker.
Yeah.
Good Lord, his timing is on point. And they weren't afraid to do anything in that match. I mean, again, nothing really high flying other than Jay's, his springboard, his splash that he does and stuff, and his little dives that he does. But they went through tables. The chair spots were, I cringed. I still cringe when the chairs come out because they hurt so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Roman got gashed open on his elbow when they did a table spot. That was freaking awesome on the side out there. Here's what I love too. People were so disappointed because Jay didn't win, right?
Well, you knew
he was not going to.
No, he wasn't going to. I could have told you that.
He was not going to. There had to be something there. My thing with it is, I was thinking about this last night. I was like, what are they doing? What are they gonna do with the whole? And I know what it is. They're getting it to the point to where Cody comes after to beat Reigns. Y'all can think otherwise, but that's what they're getting to. Yeah. They didn't want to do it when Cody first came in, and it made sense not to do it. Mm-hmm. Why would you do that? You should.
No, because
he has to earn his path.
But the thing is, it would be like this. It would be up, down. It's not long lasting.
No, and he has to earn his path. And this whole thing with Brock puts him on that trajectory.
Yes, it does.
Because the crowd was behind all that stuff. And when him and Roman lock up at Mania.
Oh, yeah.
Which is what's probably going to happen.
Oh, yeah, it is. It's going to be this Mania, I'm sure.
And that's where they'll do it. And that way, Roman will be able to really have his long run and then take some time off. And I get it. And people are like, I think it's one of the things that people hate too, because Roman gets time off. Dude's battle leukemia.
Yeah, he is.
All right. His biggest thing with him, your main draw, you better keep as healthy as possible.
Yes.
Because if you don't think Roman is not a main draw, that's the bread and butter right there.
People understand too that he is in remission. He's in remission.
He is,
and that's awesome. But
and that's always going to be a fight.
But the thing of it is, my father-in-law's got stage 4 head stage. Stage 4, and he's got to take a pill the rest of his life. He's in remission.
That's right.
He went from being supposed to be dead in 6 months to where he can live a good life. He's got to have that pill for the rest of his life. He's got to fight that stuff and go get everything else checked. And once you get cancer, you got to. Even you get cancer free, you got to keep a check on that stuff.
Well, you really do.
It come back.
No, and that's not what you want. So
no.
I understand why they keep him so limited.
Yeah,
and I think he needs to be. But that's why this slow playing that's happening with the different angles and why they're doing the bloodline deal is just to get them through, because they still got to do the whole Survivor Series is coming up.
Oh yeah, you've got several.
And then you got the Royal Rumble that will start in January and the road to WrestleMania, that whole thing. And then it'll be fun to see what they do with the lead up to Cody and Roman this year.
Yeah.
Because that's going to be awesome.
No, it is going to be.
I think that'll be good. But I enjoyed SummerSlam for the most part. The first few matches were really great, all top notch. It kind of slowed down a little bit, but it wasn't bad or anything like that. Yeah. And then, like I said, the main event just went a little too long for me.
Yeah.
It was a good match, but there were some spots it just drug a little too long. Now, everything they did made sense.
Oh, yeah.
I will say that. It all made sense. And I was like, and how they put it together in there made a lot of sense. I loved it because there were so many instances to where it could have gone either way, and it wasn't too rushed where it wasn't believable that it wasn't going to happen, right? Yeah. So hard hitting too, boy. God, dog, those dudes put them bodies on the line Saturday night for that stuff. So, but I enjoyed it. If you get a chance to see it, I would see it. Logan Paul's impressive. Was it Jake or Logan? Whichever one it is. Logan, I think.
Logan Paul, yeah.
He's impressive. He's still impressive.
Yeah, because I mean, he come out of what was he, like a internet?
Oh, he's a YouTuber. Yeah,
YouTuber and come in there, you know.
But you know, him and his brother both doing fights and doing MMA stuff and doing all these different things. And he has his own podcast, Impulsive, and all this stuff. And then, you know, people naturally hate the guy.
Yeah.
But he talking about dedication to doing something and doing it right. You cannot say bad things about that dude. And the fact and the effort he puts in to be good at what he does. You just can't. You're just being a hypocrite at that point.
Yeah.
You're just being a hypocrite at that point. Now, I think a lot of their stuff too, though, is the fact that they're more of the sports entertainment type of stuff that I don't care for as much.
Yeah.
But to say he's not good at what he does would be a lie. He is very good at what he does. Yeah. But I said I'm more in old school stuff, but I did get to see a couple of matches I thought were really good, and those two were really good. The three matches I thought were really good was Brock Cody by far.
Yeah.
Seth's match great.
Yeah.
And then of course you had the Bloodline match, the tribal beatdown thing that they were doing. That was pretty fun.
Yeah.
Just too long. But other than that, it was pretty good. It was pretty good. Yeah. All right, what else we got? What else we got to talk about? There was something else. I came in to do this show for a reason.
I know.
We were going to do this show. I called it Fubar for a reason. But I'm putting so many things together.
Yeah, we got
so much stuff to do.
We had so much stuff we talked about just with ideas and everything for Crossroads that, you know, we had all kind of stuff going. We got all kinds of stuff going on that. So that's what we talked about a lot today.
Yeah, Crossroads will be exciting.
Yeah, it will be. That's something we'll be letting on in the future as things progress.
Yeah, Crossroads has a bright future to it. I'm excited about it. Stuff we can't announce right now, we will announce. Yep. We will get that done.
Yes, we will.
But trying to get more shows stacked up together. Yep. Big shows is what we really want to do. Because look, that's where I think we got enough talent out there. We can make it happen.
Yeah.
And like I said, it's going to be fun. It's going to be a wild ride, I think.
Yep.
And we got a lot of talent that comes through and it works with us. So that's a good thing. Hey, Steven, how's it going, buddy? So I'm excited about it. I'm excited about Crossroads. Everything we can do there, we'll build that brand up.
Yeah, we will.
Get it out there. Like I said, Lewisburg High School, September 9th. I'm excited about that show. It's going to be a big one. All-day show. They're going to have food trucks. They'll have a lot of vendor tables. They're going to have a cornhole tournament. Wrestling meet and greet starts at 3. The wrestling starts at 4. That'll be in the gym. So, again, it's going to be a fun day at Patriot Fest at Lewisburg High School on September 9th. Come out and be a part of it. You'll see them out and about in the communities, selling tickets. You'll see they're sponsoring everything. They're doing so many things out there. So go support them. Their marching band. Their marching band's been everywhere. They've been to New York. I can't remember where all they were telling me they've been. And the things that they're doing and what they do, right?
Yeah.
So, and you need good fundraisers, and wrestling fundraisers are some of the best.
Yeah.
But with what Terry's team has put together, again, with the cornhole, with wrestling, with the food trucks, with vendors, I mean, making it a true event, that's the way to do it. That's how you maximize your fundraising opportunities.
Yes.
And everybody wins.
Yeah.
Because it'll be a good fun day.
Yeah.
And so join in and be a part of it. Because I think you guys will enjoy it. Then we'll be at Hadley's in October.
Yep.
I've got, I wish I could announce this other thing, but I can't yet. I want to. I'm so tempted. So tempted. But Hadley's will be in October. Bluff City has their Dungeon Wars coming September 23rd. Those matches will be in cages. So we'll have more announcement on that coming. So a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. Again, OWO has all their junk and stuff that's happening there, and Dirt and his trifling self and his crooked Hall of Fame committee and all that. So a lot of stuff to be had.
Oh, and of course the Chance Early Hall of Fame. Can't forget that. We were both in that. Yep. You were the #1 nominee.
Well, Chance is the only one with the smarts to put together a true Hall of Fame.
That's right.
Let's just say that. Chance is the only one with enough smarts to put together a legitimate Hall of Fame. Mm-hmm. These other ones, not legitimate, illegitimate. That's what they are. Yeah. They are trash. They are trash. But yeah, so.
Oh, Lord.
Look at that. Fans love us. Fans love us. I was gifted that Friday night. And, oh, man, my other gift is not in here. Crap. I got some elbow shades, dude.
What's that?
I got elbow shades.
Oh, you got elbow shades?
Some elbow shades.
Oh, okay.
It's great. They are great. Look so good in them. A legit Hall of Fame. You got ways to go, buddy. Too legit.
No, there you go.
Too legit in the chat room.
Yeah.
Talking trash.
Mm-hmm.
Proud of you.
Yeah.
Proud of you. You better be ready for September 9th, though.
No, he will be.
You better be ready for September 9th.
He will be.
It's gonna be something.
No, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna brag on out of all. Like I said, legit man cuts promos.
Yeah.
Does anything you want him to do.
And that's what you gotta do.
Yep.
That's what you gotta do. All right, folks. We just wanted to hop on here for a little while today. Yep. We got a lot to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we do.
Got these posters to finish up and get those out. Be looking for all of our promotional material. Help us like and share it. If you haven't gone like the Crossroads page, do that. Big Day Storm page, do that. Jay Lone Wolf's page, do that. You can stay tuned. We will be sending out information everywhere we can. Yeah. Just help us like and share it because that's how we get the word out. And that's how we grow this thing. Thanks all of us, folks.
Yep.
Brody Hawk, I'll be in your corner so I can get a couple cheap shots in. Phil, you know at Patriots Fest, we are going to have a cornhole tournament there, right? Patriots Fest, they're handling that. I think me and Brody are going to enter that cornhole tournament. Savage Brotherhood's going to have a cornhole team. So y'all just be ready. Y'all be ready. We've been beard chunking a lot of people in the process of getting ready for this event. All right, McBishop's beard chunked. Too legit beard chunked. We've gotten good at it. I think beard tossing ought to be a new sport. Beard tossing ought to be a new sport. All right, folks. For Jay's Big Daddy, we out of here.